What's going on, guys? AJ Buddy here, back with another video. Today we are talking about my thoughts. Yeah, let's talk about my thoughts. Before we talk about my thoughts, I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for 91 subscribers. Now, 91 subscribers doesn't sound like a lot, and we got 91 subs in 5 months. So I know it's a little bit of a slow journey, but I assure you that that makes me very happy, because the mere fact that somebody is watching my content, the fact that I'm getting views on these videos, the fact that you guys are liking these videos, tells me that I can one day make a living off of this, or one day at least have this as a hobby, something that I do. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, because we're nearing 100 subscribers. We're like 9 subscribers away from 100. And I know that sounds silly, like, oh, fucking, you're at almost 100. Wow, can't even make money off of that yet. But you know, we'll get there. You know, first they're silly, then they're sweet. Anyway. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Just smash the like button. Anyways, I just kind of want to talk about the situation that I'm dealing with, and like, I usually don't really talk about. I only on this channel I really only talk about one thing, which is relationship problems. I don't really talk about like work problems or like hobby problems or anything like that. I don't talk about like life problems. I just talk about like relationship problems and stuff that I have. Cause fuck me. Yeah, cause that's literally the only like major that's the only thing that makes me like feel anything, I guess. I don't know. You can be like, what are you talking about? I don't know. Most of life is just kind of boring right now. It's kind of just at a standstill. Like there was that one time where I almost got hit by a car, but I wasn't really like, oh my goodness, you know? I went to a rave one time, but again, I don't really remember nothing from it. So I just kind of like talking about like this, I guess, this situationship with this girl, the ex situationship. But if you guys have been watching my videos, anyway, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm always talking about this situationship girl number 2, situationship girl number 2, ex situationship number 2 girl, right? To give you a bit of perspective, in case you are new here and you're just tuning in, this girl, right, we dated in December once she broke up with her boyfriend, right? She told me that back in like November or December, and I was like, okay, cool. I was like, hey, you want to go out on a date? And she was like, yeah, sure. And then we ended up fucking, and then we ended up, you know, just like being very attracted to each other. And like, she even said that she felt a connection, and I was like, okay, I do too. That's what I thought, but I told her like, hey, yeah, I don't really feel it. Like, I was just lying, you know, because like, I didn't want to get my heart broken again. And her friend was like, yeah, she kind of like a hoe, you know. And I was like, well, if she's a hoe, I don't want to get hoed around, you know. Or I don't want her to just hoe me, you know. So I kind of just I didn't really give her a lot of attention, right? And I was kind of just I don't know. I was also really busy at that point in my life. I was working 2 jobs so I could pay for something, and it was fun. We had a lot of fun together, and she really liked me. I really liked her. I kept on like getting stronger and stronger feelings for her, but I could not tell her that. And then she started talking about her ex, and then she started crying about him, and then it was just a whole thing. And I finally was like, this is stupid. She's like fucking playing me or some shit. So I kind of backed off a bit. And I backed off, so she backed off. And basically the whole situationship thing, that we were literally acting like we were love bombing each other, right? Like she even called me like Mina Moore, right? So we were definitely love bombing each other. But after like a month, it was like a month of dating, right? And I bet you'll never catch her doing one of these videos because she's probably busy doing whatever the fuck she does now. I have no idea what she does. I mean, she does have a boyfriend now. It's really weird because we still work together, and as soon as I had this warehouse job, right? And as soon as I quit, I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna have so much fun with her, right? Because I think maybe like it looks like she's kind of like turning a new leaf. She's not gonna be a hoe, right? Because that's what her friend said, that she was a hoe. So I was like, okay, so maybe we can be something, right? So I quit the warehouse job, right? And I didn't fully quit because of her. I quit because I reached my goal and everything. But one of the reasons was her, because I really wanted to like spend a lot more time with her, but I was busy all the time. But it's crazy because we hung out 11 times in 1 month. So we hung out a lot. I don't even hang out that many times with my girlfriend. Maybe like once or twice a week. But needless to say, we were just really attracted to each other. And I really did like her. But I stopped talking to her, so she stopped talking to me. I gave it some time. She moved on. I came back to her and I asked her, but take in mind, we work together, so all of this is taking place at work whenever I talk to her. Called her up on the phone, said, hey, I need to talk to you. She was like, no, I'm not going to come out to talk to you, but you can talk to me at work. And I was like, okay. And this was after she like probably was dating somebody new. And she basically said to me like she wanted somebody to like really love her. And I was like, I cannot do that, but we can see where it goes. I cannot commit fully 100%. We can see where it goes though. And she was like, no, I'm good. And I was like, okay. And then the next 2 or 3 months, I was just suffering really bad. You can watch some of my older videos. I was just laying in bed talking about fucking depression and shit. Which is, it's crazy because I probably wouldn't be making these videos right now if I just decided to stay at the warehouse, but I probably would have been dead because I really wasn't taking care of myself. And that was not cool at all. So yeah, fast forward maybe like a month or so, and I'm already like starting to like date again, right? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I was in a warehouse and I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I was in a warehouse and I was only getting like 0 hours of sleep, had 0 free time, working 2 jobs, the job that she works at and the warehouse job. And I had a goal that I had to meet, so I wasn't going to let her, kind of like deter me from that, right? And that kind of took a big impact on our relationship. Situationship, right? And we were both seeing other people at the time, because again, it was just a fuck buddy situation. She was. At the time I was seeing one other person, but I wasn't seeing her a lot, right? We didn't really talk a lot, but the girl that I work with, the one we're talking about, I don't know, like she's just, her personality, her archetype, her hair, her smile, it's just all stuff that I like very much. The girl that I was in a fuck buddy thing where I only hung out with her like once a week, she was like black, and there wasn't really anything special about her, and I was just thinking to myself, like, and like, by the way, the situationship girl, wow, there's a lot of flies here. The situationship girl, she's black and Filipino. So, and like she's got curly hair. She kind of looks like Grace. No, she doesn't look like Grace. She looks like Mirabel from Encanto. Something similar. She looks similar. She doesn't look all like that. But anyway, man, I'm ranting. I'm babbling, yapping. So yeah, fast forward. I quit that, and I don't really want to get close to her because I know what's coming, because her friend told me that she was kind of like a hoe, but I was like, no, she can't be a hoe, right? So like I said, she broke it off, and I was just thinking to myself, so she is a hoe, 100%. That's what I was thinking. And all the shit that she said, like, oh, I want someone to love me and all that, I was like, that's bullshit. So I got super mad. And just like fast forward the months, I was just suffering. Nothing happened. We were like just, we wouldn't look at each other at work. We would go back and forth. Sometimes she would talk to me. Other times I thought she hated me. So fast forward, I get a girlfriend. Before I get the girlfriend, of course, I fuck a whole bunch of women that I shouldn't have. Luckily, I didn't get any STDs or anything, because that would have been fucking bad. That was stupid of me. First of all, guys, if you guys become a crash out, just be safe, because you never know what people are carrying, and fucking a whole bunch of people isn't going to bring her back. Fucking a whole bunch of people is not going to make you feel better. If anything, it's just going to make you feel worse. So just take it from a guy who slept with quite a bit of people, and that was kind of, I'm not like slut shaming anybody. If you guys do that, it's great. More power to you. Just be careful. That's what I'm saying. It's not worth it to me. But also, like, it costs a lot, and you kind of like break people's hearts when you do that, and then they feel just like how you feel with her, or with your situation. Anyway, I get a girlfriend, and then I gain some of my confidence back, because I'm being very intimate with this girl, and I'm kind of working on myself. And finally, our relationship is slowly getting better. She thought that I didn't really care about her. I really do care about her. the ex-situationship girl, with that one that I work with, the situationship number 2. I really do care about her, but she didn't think so. One day she was crying, I comforted her. I think that's when our relationship got a bit better. Fast forward, I noticed that she had a boyfriend, so I was like, okay, that sucks. Then she kind of found out I had a girlfriend. Everything was good. You know, she wished me a happy birthday. She literally held my cake. Everything was good. Take in mind, this is all at work. We're all just at work. We worked together. But finally, I asked her, guys, let me know if any of this makes sense in the comments. So I basically asked her, I was like, hey, and we're now in June, the end of June. I asked her, hey, this is spanning from December, or this whole heartbreak thing was spanning from January all the way to June, right? And I asked her, I was like, hey, did I make you sad? And she was like, I didn't just out of the blue ask her, like, and I was like, we were like chatting, right? And we were just remembering how I would ride on, I would take her for rides on my motorcycle, and I took her to this like lake at nighttime that was like, it was a nice view. And I was like, hey, I got a question for you. And she was like, I got an answer for you. And I was like, did I make you sad? And she was like, what? And I was like, you know, when I said that did I make you sad when we were like, you know, like fucking? And she was like, what? I gotta go decorate. And I was like, okay. And she was like, well, I was kind of expecting that we would be like in a relationship or something, right? And I was like you wanted, like, what did you want? You wanted like a relationship? She was like, yeah, that was my end goal. And I was like, she was like, but I didn't know what I was expecting, because you were really adamant on not being in a relationship. I was like, but I literally came back to you and I said, you know, let's try again. And she was like, yeah, but you were acting weird, because you were like after like a month after I already processed my emotions. That's what she said. Then you come back. I came back, me, and told her that I wanted a relationship. And she was like, that was weird, because like, I think you were like, something was wrong with you. And I was like, you're the one, when I asked for that, you're the one who said that you really wanted someone to love you. And I said, I don't know if we can do all that, but we can see where it goes. And she was like, well, I don't know. And I was like, okay. So then, I thought she I thought she hated me, right? And guys, I just want to say this one thing, okay? I hyperfixate a lot on women. And you're like, what are you talking about? Since I was 16 years old, I was on the dating apps. You can be like, you can't even get on, but you can, because you could bypass the legal system. Anyway, it's just kind of bullshit, right? Because like every girl that I've ever been with, I still miss them to some degree. And I'm not talking about the girls that I've dated. I'm talking about the girls that I've just slept with. I still miss them. I still think about each and every, well, maybe not each and every one of them. All the ugly ones I don't think about. You can be like, that's so mean. I don't care, dude. I don't care. All the ugly ones, I don't even fucking bat an eye at them. But yeah, I just obsess about things like this, especially when it comes to like dating and stuff. So fast forward, she she tells me something. I thought she hated me, right? And she tells me like, this is the reason why I wasn't like looking you in the eyes. This is the reason why I could not bear to look you in the eyes, because I did that, or something happened, right? And I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that happened. Why didn't you tell me? And she was just like, I couldn't tell you. I just couldn't do it. I'm a very anxious person. And she was like, I told you that. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, anxious. I thought like, I didn't know you were like anxiety driven though. Like, fuck. And she was like, yeah, that's exactly what anxious means. I was like, oh shit. So, you know, I was like, okay, that makes a whole lot more sense. Most of this shit is on me though. There's something else that happened to her that I kind of blame myself for. That should not have happened to her. And I just really wish that she's like, you know, she's well. And, you know, even though she's not with me, I hope that wherever she is, she's doing well. I mean, she's out, of course I would still work with her, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I hope like the relationship that she's in, if she's happy, that's great. I still have feelings for her though. I really do think that she's a good person. Or at least I think we complement each other if we were to date. But I think she still likes me because she was beet red when I asked her. But of course, she probably thinks that I'm not even thinking about her at all. Or maybe she does think that. I did send her like a long text. I don't know if she can also, I don't know if she like, I don't know if she knows that men are like fucking stupid as fuck and are like super emotional, more emotional than women. But I don't know. I really just want to drop this whole thing now. I just want to move on. But I can't really do that when I still work with her and I still see her. Part of me really just wants to like give her the fucking sloppiest kiss ever. And even like, yo, chill out. But another part of me just wants to let her go. Like, I just want to let the story die, you know? And I know that a lot of people would have probably quit or something. I don't want to quit the job because it's like super easy. Eventually she'll quit. She'll quit eventually. And then I'll have to deal with the heartbreak of her never being able to see her again. And then it's just sad. It's just sad. Like 1 month could lead to all this, you know? And I just can't get over it. Trying. I have a girlfriend now. Still doesn't help. Quick little side note. I was at McDonald's the other day and I was waiting for my food and these two workers are giggling. It's a black girl and a Latina or a Hispanic, and they're both giggling and looking at me, and I'm like, what the fuck are they giggling about? So the black girl comes up to me, the Hispanic runs away, and she's like, here's your food, and I'm like, okay, thanks, I'm about to walk away, right? I grab it, I'm about to walk away, and the black girl is like, hey, she's like, my friend thought you were pretty good looking. The girl standing next to me thought you were pretty good looking, right? And I was like, huh? Oh yeah, cool. And she was like, so? I was like, so, yeah, that's really cool, but I can't. I'm in a relationship. She was like, oh, what? I was like, yeah, like, okay, like maybe I'll come back in a couple months for the number, I guess. She was like, oh, okay. Like, I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. So I'm walking away and I'm like, yeah, she cute though. And she goes like this. I don't know what this means. She went like this. And I'm like, fuck. Oh man, she was cute. And I was thinking to myself, like, I'm in a committed relationship, right? And this is the kind of shit that I'd be thinking about, right? Where does my loyalty end? At a quarter pounder with cheese for free. And I'm thinking to myself, if I were to get that girl's number, I could literally get a quarter pounder with cheese every single time I hang out with her. I'll just pick her up from work and she'll bring me a quarter pounder with cheese. Like, where is my loyalty? You know what I'm saying? I'm also thinking about this girl that I work with. And you're gonna be like, wow, you must be a horrible boyfriend. That is actually a lie. That's a lie, because when I'm with my girlfriend, I do not talk about any of this shit, right? I do not even look like I have any like mental problems or anything. Like, do I have mental problems? I like. Do I just need to put the fries in the bag? I probably have some mental problems, you know. Probably like wasn't loved as a kid or something, so probably have like fucking BPD or something. But yeah, like when I'm with my girl, I don't look at other girls. I try and like pretend like they're not there, right? My girl's bi, so I remember we were one time hanging out at this park, or this city center slash park, or the city hall slash park, and she was literally like, oh, do you like that girl? And I was like, why the fuck is she asking me this? This is a fucking test. And I was like, no, but I bet you do. And I fucking flipped it on her, and she's like, no. I was like, yeah, you go for that, yeah. You know, because like we weren't girlfriend and boyfriend at the time, but we were just like hanging out. Anyways, I think I'm a pretty good boy. I mean, she wouldn't have asked me to be her boyfriend if not, right? So I'm actually pretty romantic, pretty good at satisfying or gauging their interest, I guess. That being said, this is me, you know? Like, I really don't know what's up, you know, if that makes sense. Like, I can activate my I'm gonna fuck you bitch personality. Like, I can pretend like I'm like, yeah, I'm a player, or yeah, I get like I'm like fucking busy all the time or some shit. But really, it's just like I'm really not, you know? Like, I work, yeah, sure, I work 40 hours, and then I work out, and then I do a bit of studying, but that's about it, you know? And I hang out with like maybe a friend or two each week, and that's about it. It's like, I'm not, like, you gotta understand, like, men, they're not really busy like that. They're not cool, you know? Like, that doesn't make, being busy all the time does not make you cool. You're supposed to be busy because you're actually fucking busy. I'm over here fucking, it's taking me 2 hours to fucking record this video. I'm really bad at talking to the camera still after 6 months of talking to a camera. I don't know why, I just can't look you guys directly in the fucking lens and focus. Anyways, I would say the person that I am right now would be an anxiety-driven, doesn't know what he's doing, just trying to figure it out, can look like he knows what he's doing. His brain is very fried,
I'm talking about myself in the third person, narcissist over here. Knows how to finesse, it has a lot of potential if he applies himself, but doesn't, because he's afraid of rejection and if he fails, he doesn't want to try again. It's just really tired. And he's tired at such a young age, the young age of 21 actually. And he's just so fed up with everything. And he doesn't